Hey everyone, welcome back to English Inside Out. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for being here with us today.
So, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yeah, you can already feel it, right? The red decorations, the heart-shaped everything, couples holding hands everywhere.
Exactly, every store suddenly turns pink and romantic. And I always wonder, do people actually love Valentine's Day? Or do they just feel obligated to celebrate it?
That's such a real question. I think it's both. Some people genuinely enjoy it. Others feel pressure.
Pressure is the perfect word. There's this invisible expectation that the day has to be special.
Right. Like if you're in a relationship, you have to plan something. And if you're single, you're supposed to feel something about it.
Yes. And sometimes I don't feel anything dramatic at all. Some years, it's sweet. Some years, it's just Tuesday.
Same here. I've had Valentine's Days where I planned a whole dinner, candles, music, everything. And I've had years where I ordered pizza and watched a random series.
Honestly, pizza sounds less stressful.
It usually is.
So let me ask you something real. Do you actually like Valentine's Day?
I like the idea of it. I like the reminder to appreciate someone. But I don't like the pressure around it.
That's such a balanced answer.
What about you?
I think I like simple versions of it. A quiet dinner, a walk, a meaningful conversation. I don't need grand gestures.
Yeah, I feel like social media made it bigger than it needs to be.
Oh, 100%. Suddenly, it's not just dinner, it's a perfect dinner. Perfect outfit. Perfect photo. Perfect caption.
And if you're single, it can feel even louder.
Yes, that's something people don't talk about enough. Valentine's Day can feel romantic, but it can also feel lonely.
Especially if you recently ended a relationship.
Or if everyone around you seems coupled up.
But here's something I've learned. Being single on Valentine's Day doesn't automatically mean you're missing something.
Exactly. It just means you're in a different chapter.
And honestly, I've had peaceful Valentine's Days alone. No stress, no reservations, no expectations.
Peace is underrated.
Very underrated.
Do you think people feel uncomfortable saying, I'm single and I'm fine?
Yeah, I think sometimes people add explanations, like, I'm single, but it's okay, or I'm single for now.
As if they need to justify it.
Exactly.
I think one of the healthiest things you can say is just, I'm single, I'm good.
Confidence sounds attractive in any language.
True. So whether you're in a relationship or single this year, maybe the real question isn't what are you doing, but how do you feel about it?
That's deeper than most small talk conversations.
We're not here for surface level today.
Nope, we're going real life. Okay, but let's be honest. Have you ever felt stressed on Valentine's Day?
Yes, absolutely. Especially when I felt like I had to make it perfect.
That word again, perfect.
And the truth is, love isn't perfect. It's awkward sometimes. It's quiet sometimes. It's normal sometimes.
That might be the most honest thing about Valentine's Day. Okay, since we're being honest today, I need to ask you something slightly dangerous.
That already sounds suspicious.
Have you ever had a bad Valentine's Day?
Oh yes, and not just one.
Tell me everything.
Okay? One year, I had really high expectations. Not because the other person promised anything big, but because I created this whole fantasy in my head. I imagined this beautiful dinner, deep conversation, romantic atmosphere, movie-level energy.
Ah, the cinematic version.
Exactly in what actually happened. We went to a crowded restaurant. It was loud. The service was slow. We were both tired from work, and the whole thing just felt forced.
That's the worst part. When it feels forced.
Yes. No one was doing anything wrong. But the pressure was sitting there at the table with us.
I felt that too. It's like Valentine's Day sometimes becomes a performance instead of a moment.
That's such a good way to describe it.
One year, I forgot to make a reservation. Completely forgot. I thought, it's fine. We'll just walk in somewhere. Worst decision of my life.
Oh no.
Every restaurant was fully booked. Every single one. We walked around for almost an hour. By the time we found a place, we were both cold, hungry, and slightly annoyed.
Hunger is not romantic.
Not at all. We ended up eating at a small cafe that clearly wasn't prepared for Valentine's Day. It wasn't terrible, but it definitely wasn't magical.
Did it turn into an argument?
Not a big one. But you could feel the disappointment in the air. It was subtle, quiet. The kind of tension where nobody says anything directly, but you both know something feels off.
That silent tension is worse than an argument sometimes.
Yes, because then you're thinking, I should have planned better.
That brings up something important: gifts. Do you think gifts create pressure?
Absolutely. There's this invisible comparison happening. How big is the gift? How expensive? How creative?
And sometimes people confuse expensive with meaningful.
Exactly. I've learned that the most expensive gift isn't always the most memorable.
Same. One of the sweetest Valentine's Days I ever had involved a handwritten note and homemade dinner. Nothing fancy, no luxury restaurant, but I could feel the effort.
Effort is everything.
Yes, when someone actually pays attention to what you like, your favorite food, your favorite music, that feels intimate. It feels personal.
I think thoughtful beats expensive every time.
But let's talk about bad gifts.
Oh, this is dangerous territory.
Okay? Tell me. Worst Valentine's gift idea.
A gym membership.
No,
Yes, I heard about someone doing that once.
that's not romantic. That's risky.
Very risky. It sends the wrong message.
I think overly practical gifts can feel strange on Valentine's Day. Like kitchen appliances. Or something that feels more functional than emotional.
Right. Valentine's Day is emotional. It's symbolic.
But at the same time, I don't think everyone needs big romantic gestures.
No, some people actually feel uncomfortable with huge displays.
Yes, not everyone wants roses and public surprises. Some people just want a calm evening and a real conversation.
And that's something couples don't always talk about enough. Expectations.
Exactly. Sometimes one person expects something big and the other thinks something simple is enough.
And neither one is wrong. They just didn't communicate.
Communication would solve so many Valentine's Day problems.
It really would.
You know what I find interesting? Sometimes the imperfect Valentine's Days become the most memorable ones.
Like your crowded restaurant story.
Yes, at the time, I was disappointed. But now, I laugh about it.
Same with my no reservation disaster. We still talk about it. It became a story instead of a failure.
Maybe that's the secret. Stop trying to create a perfect memory and just let the real one happen.
That sounds like advice for relationships in general.
Probably is.
You know what I've noticed? Valentine's Day looks completely different depending on where you are in the world.
That's true. In some places, it feels huge. Like a national event?
Yeah, restaurants fully booked weeks in advance, gift shops packed, ads everywhere telling you how to love correctly.
Buy this if you really care.
Exactly, as if love needs a receipt.
And in other places, it's much quieter. Just another day.
I actually like that idea. Love being less commercial and more personal.
Same. I've always found it interesting how some cultures even split the celebration, like different days for men and women to give gifts.
Yeah, and even days specifically for single people. I love that concept.
Me too. It removes the stigma. It says you're included too.
Because that's something Valentine's Day sometimes forgets. Not everyone is part of a couple.
And not everyone wants to be.
That's important. Some people are genuinely happy being single.
Yes. And that happiness shouldn't feel smaller just because there's a holiday focused on couples.
I think there's a quiet confidence in being okay alone.
Absolutely. And sometimes Valentine's Day can actually be a nice excuse to check in with yourself.
What do you mean?
Like asking yourself, am I showing love only to other people? Or also to myself?
That's deeper than most Valentine's conversations.
But it's real. You can buy yourself flowers. You can cook your favorite meal. You can take yourself on a quiet coffee date.
That sounds peaceful.
It is. And honestly, when you remove comparison, the day feels lighter.
Comparison is dangerous on days like this.
You scroll through social media and suddenly everyone's life looks like a romantic movie.
And you forget that behind those photos, real life still exists. Bills, stress, disagreements.
Exactly, a picture doesn't show the full relationship.
That might be the most honest thing about Valentine's Day.
Maybe it's about appreciating what you have or appreciating where you are.
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
I think the healthiest mindset is this. If you're in love, enjoy it. If you're single, enjoy that too. If you're confused, that's okay as well.
Confused is underrated.
Very underrated.
Okay, but let's bring it back to real life for a second. Because no matter how philosophical we get, someone is going to ask you, so, what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
Yes, that question always comes.
And sometimes people freeze like it's an exam.
It's just small talk. It doesn't need a dramatic answer.
Exactly. You can just say, nothing special, just relaxing.
Or, we're having a quiet dinner at home.
Or even, I haven't decided yet.
That one is powerful. It sounds calm. No stress.
You don't need fireworks in your answer.
No? Confidence makes simple plans sound good.
Okay, let's talk about something very real. Valentine's Day conversations in everyday life.
You mean the slightly awkward ones?
Exactly. The ones at work, or with friends, or with that one relative who always asks too many questions.
Oh no. So, are you seeing someone?
That question gets louder in February.
It really does. And sometimes it's not even mean. It's just curiosity. But it can still feel uncomfortable.
Especially if you're going through something private.
Yes. That's why I think it's important to remember you don't owe anyone a detailed explanation.
That's such a healthy mindset.
Just keeping it simple.
And that's enough.
You don't need to add because I'm single or because it didn't work out or anything like that.
Simple answers protect your peace.
Exactly.
What about couples? I feel like Valentine's Day can also expose communication problems.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when one person expects a romantic surprise and the other thinks ordering takeout is perfectly fine.
That's where emotional maturity comes in.
Explain.
Instead of assuming your partner can read your mind, you say, hey, this day is kind of important to me. I'd love to do something small together.
That sounds so simple, but people don't always say it.
Because we romanticize the idea of if they love me, they should just know.
That's dangerous.
Very. Love isn't telepathy.
Write that down.
And let's also talk about something else. Things you probably shouldn't say on Valentine's Day.
Oh, this is important.
For example, is that it?
Ouch.
Even if you're joking.
Or, was this expensive?
Yes. That shifts the focus from meaning to money.
Another risky one. My friend's boyfriend did this huge surprise.
Comparison, insta-mood.
Valentine's Day is not a competition.
Exactly. It's not about who posts the most impressive picture.
I think one of the most mature things you can say on Valentine's Day is actually very simple.
What is it?
Thank you.
That's powerful.
Thank you for the effort. Thank you for the time. Thank you for being here.
Gratitude changes the energy completely. You know what I've realized? Valentine's Day doesn't create problems. It just reveals them.
Wow.
If there's insecurity, it shows up. If there's pressure, it shows up. If there's love and peace, that shows up too.
That's very true. It magnifies whatever is already there.
So maybe instead of asking, how can I make this perfect? We should ask, how can I make this honest?
Honest feels calmer.
It does, and honesty doesn't require a big budget.
It just requires presence.
Exactly.
Let me ask you something slightly vulnerable.
Okay?
Do you think Valentine's Day makes people reflect on their relationships more deeply?
Yes, because it highlights connection. And when you highlight connection, you also see where it's strong and where it's weak.
That can be uncomfortable.
Growth usually is.
So maybe Valentine's Day isn't really about roses or chocolate.
Maybe it's about awareness.
Awareness of how you love, how you communicate, how you show up.
And how you treat yourself too.
Yes, that part matters just as much. You know, after everything we've talked about, I feel like Valentine's Day is much less about romance and much more about awareness.
I was thinking the same thing. It's almost like a mirror. It reflects where you are emotionally.
If you're in love, it highlights that. If you're healing, it highlights that too. If you're content on your own, it shows that.
And none of those are wrong.
Not at all.
I think the healthiest way to approach Valentine's Day is this. Don't let it define your worth.
That's important.
Whether someone buys you flowers or not, Whether you have dinner plans or not. Whether you're single or in a relationship.
It's just one day.
Exactly. A symbolic day. A commercial day. A sweet day. Sometimes an awkward day.
But still just a day.
If you're celebrating this year, I hope it feels calm. Not pressured. Not competitive. Just real.
And if you're not celebrating, I hope you feel peaceful about that too.
Maybe the real goal isn't to impress anyone.
Maybe it's to connect, even if that connection is quiet.
Or imperfect.
Imperfect is usually more memorable anyway.
So whatever you're doing this Valentine's Day,
That happens.
just try to be present.
And maybe say something honest. Even something simple like, I appreciate you.
Or, I'm grateful for this moment.
Or even just, I'm okay.
That's enough.
We'd actually love to know. How do you feel about Valentine's Day?
Do you enjoy it? Ignore it? Overthink it? Secretly love it?
Tell us. We read your comments, and we really enjoy hearing your perspectives.
And if this conversation felt relatable, or made you reflect a little,
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next episode.
we'll keep bringing you real conversations about real life so you can keep building your English naturally.
One honest conversation at a time.
Thanks for spending your time with us today.
Happy Valentine's Day, however you choose to experience it.
Take care.
See you in the next episode.